My name is Peter Quintanilla. I am the lead for the Urban Design Studio at Michael Baker International. And one of the things that we're trying to do in this project, which is something that urbanism likes to do in general, is that before we look at a project, when we're looking at a project, we study the area, we study the place, we study the people, we study the needs of that community. And once we understand that, that's when we start drawing, that's when we start designing, that's when we start thinking about what the big picture is going to be like. So the process that we're doing here with this charrette, the workshops that we call charrette, basically is a process that is multi-day. We actually move our office into the local place, into the area that we are actually studying. And the reason for that is because we always want to go out, walk around and test it. And by testing, I mean that you walk outside, you look at the building. Not only is it about looking at the site and living and being in the site, but it's also being able to connect with all the people that are going to be using this place. People that are living right now next door to the place, next door to the site, and be able to bring them in so that they could hear what is it that we're doing. So the number one thing that we start day one is we start with, we welcome everybody, we introduce our team to all the residents and the city officials. We start talking about what are the issues, constraints, opportunities that the site has based on what the city has seen and what documents have been provided by the city to us. And once we start with that, then we start the actual designing and the actual drawing. And what you probably see is that when we're doing the design, we're doing the drawing, but we're also listening to the conversation. We're listening to the speakers. We're listening to the residents that are walking by, and sometimes we even invite them into looking at what we're doing, so that they get to see what is happening, but also give their input, because ultimately they are the local experts in this place. They live here.
Representative. Yeah, that was said last night, too. And that's a point.
I'd like to see that preserved in this project.
So we try to bring everybody together so that we can listen to what they have to say, but also learn from what they're saying. Toward the end of the charrettes, what we end up doing is kind of do the production, where we do all the drawings, we actually put everything on paper, and we come up with the designs and the drawings, sometimes a little bit of a code, so that people see how is it that it could actually be built with a proper code that is a form-based code. And that means that then this whole package we go and do a presentation at the city, so that way it gets registered in the city, but also all the residents are able to have a saying on record with the city.